Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is part 2 of our large mini album. And yesterday we put the chipboard on the outside cover, the inside we covered it, and we glued everything down. And then today all we need to do is just run a little bone folder or scoring tool. Just don't press down, just kind of run it slow, right where the album is supposed to bend. And then just slowly kind of bend it up. There we go. So we've got that. That looks good. There's no bubbles, nothing in there. Everything is nice and smooth. That's why you need to wait and let this dry really well. Now today we're going to lay that aside, and today what we're going to do is work on the pages and pockets. I have got PDFs for the pages, the inserts, the flip up page, and the 3 pockets. There's still going to be other flips and flops and pockets and all that kind of stuff that we're going to have in this mini album, but this is just something for you to start with. I've got those PDFs. I'll link them below. You're welcome to use them and print off as many as you want. Now, I did put the measurements on all of these on the PDF because depending on how you print them on your printer, I'm not sure that they're going to print the actual size, but I'll tell you the actual size as I go through these, and then I have written the actual size and where to score and everything on the PDFs as well. Alright, you're going to need 2 pieces for your pages. It'll be page number 1 and then, let's see, page number 2. Now, this first one is, and I thought I had written it on here, but I guess I haven't. It's 8.5 by 7.5. I'm going to write that on here. 8.5 by 7.5. And then this one is, I started to write it, but I'm going to measure before I write. 7.5 by 7.5. I'm pretty sure. Yes. 7.5 by 7.5. Now this is going to be the back part of the page or the front, it doesn't matter. And then this is going to be the other part of the page. So you're going to need both of these to make your page. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do this. And then you can print off your pages, cut them out, do whatever you want to do, and get started putting your pages together. So you're going to put it in your scoreboard on the 8.5 inch side. And you're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 8 inches. Whoops, 8 inches. So 1/2 and 8. Okay, so that's all that you're going to score on that. These pages are very easy to make, but once you get everything decorated and put together, they're really pretty. You can do lots with these pages. We're going to burnish those score lines really well, so we want those to lay down. Now, I go ahead and do this on mine. You do not have to. And I know, yes, I'm using black paper on this black background. Hopefully you can see. Let me know in the comments below if this is okay with you, if you can see it, or if I need to put something else behind this when I start doing some black again. But that's what I do. I just cut a little bit of an angle on each end of these. It just helps it go together a little bit better. No biggie, but you don't have to. Now, this other part is going to go right on top of that. Just like that. This is we're going to put glue right here, and then this is going to lay down right on top of it. And I'm just going to use some art glitter glue on this one, make it a little bit quicker. That's why I said make sure you burnish these down really well. Okay, and then make sure that you match up the sides. It should fit perfectly from one side to the other, top to bottom, just like that. And there you go. There are your these are called page pockets. So there's your page pocket. That's exactly how you're going to put them together. Now in this album, we're probably going to be able to get, I would say, I think we're going to be able to get 8 or 9 of these in here with all the flips and other pockets that we're going to do. So if I was you, I'd just go ahead and cut maybe 8. I know we can get 8 in, but we can get more just depending on what all we do. And then go ahead and put these together like this. Now this is a page pocket flip. This one is, I measured them for the PDFs, but I didn't measure them for me. This one is 8 inches by 7 3/8. And I had to do it at 3/8 so that it would fit down into the pocket. Now on the 8-inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 inch, just on one end. That's all you're going to do. And then you're going to fold and burnish. And I go ahead and I clip just a little bitty clip off of that right there. Both ends. See, just a tiny bit. And then what you're going to do is you're on one end, it doesn't matter which end, on one end you're going to glue this down into here. Now you don't have to put these page flips on every page if you don't want to. You can put them on every other page or every third page. I'm probably going to put them on maybe 3 of mine, and then the rest of them I'm going to have some different elements going on. So I wouldn't go more than probably 3 because we're going to have some other flips and some gate folds and different things in here. So I wouldn't go too crazy with these flips unless you're just wanting to. So this is going to glue. Now I'm going to put my glue on the outside of this, not the inside, but the outside. I want to leave my pocket open, so I'm not going to glue my pocket together. Okay, so you're going to put your glue on the top side right here. You don't want to glue your pocket together. You just want to slide that down in there, just to where you put your score line, right before that. And then you're just going to glue it to this top part right here. And I actually need to slide mine down just a little bit. So just go right before that score line and then press that down. Okay, so see, that will fold over and you still have your opening for your pocket. This end of my pocket is going to glue onto my spine element. So you need to leave both of these ends open. Now this is your page pocket insert. This one is cut at 7 by 7 and it just slides down in there. We're going to put some tabs on them. So that's how that's going to go, like that. So you can go ahead and cut those out of whatever paper you want. They don't have to be black. I'm going to put white on top of mine, but you can cut them any way that you want. I'm going to lay that aside for a second. This is our pocket number 1. And I'm just going to show you how these pockets are made. I probably won't glue all of them on. This one is 8.5 by 4. And on the 8.5 inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 inch. And then you're going to score at 8. Then you're going to turn it one turn and you're going to score at 3.5. So this is going to be one of your pockets. Now what you do is you go ahead and fold and burnish. And then just cut away. And that little corner right there where your score lines meet, we're going to cut that little box out. Just like that. And then like we've done so many times before, and let's see if I can find my score tape. Okay, on these I always use my score tape because I like for these to glue down really, really well. So I run my score tape along the bottom and I run it right at the edge of where I folded that. Not way up here, but right at the edge. And then I run it up the side, and then I run it up this side. Now I do go ahead at the top right here and I cut off just a little angle. Just a tiny little angle. That just helps when you start sticking things down in there, and it keeps that from showing at the top. Now, all I do now to get ready to put this pocket down is I turn this back just a little bit and I lay that over on it. Turn this back just a tiny bit and lay that over on there. And then I've got my pocket ready to go on. All I have to do is just pull this score tape off and lay it down. So that is that pocket. Now we will be doing some more things to these pockets like this. So if you want to just cut them out and leave them, you can do that. Now you have pocket number 2 and pocket number 3. This is pocket number 2. And I tried my best to draw this out on the PDF. Hopefully I have got it correct, but I'm going to tell you the exact measurements so that you will be able to make sure that yours is the right size. It is going to be 8.5 inches long. So cut a piece that's 8.5 inches long. Then you're going to cut a piece that is, this way it's going to be 4.5. So 4.5 by 8.5. And then you're going to come up 2 inches on this side and make a little mark, and then you're just going to cut that at an angle. That's all you do. So 4.5 by 8.5, and then come up 2 inches, make a mark, and then cut a line from that mark to that corner right there. Then we're just going to put it in our scoreboard, and we're going to score at 1/2 on that end, at 8 on that end. We're going to turn it to the flat side, and we're going to score at 1/2. So there's your score lines. Let's see if you can see those. We got a score line here, across the bottom, the flat side, and here. We're leaving this side no scoring. So you'll fold this up and burnish. Fold this up and burnish. And this. Now, you see right here, this has got that tip that sticks up there. So we want to make sure that's cut off. And I did draw that to be cut off in your PDF. And then we're going to do these corners the exact same way that we did the other one. So we're going to cut that corner out, that little box. Just like that. And then again, we're going to use our score tape. Going to run it right at the bottom of this. And up the side. And then down that little piece. And then again, all I do is I pick this backing off of this score tape up just a little bit. And I lay that over. And then pull this backing up a little bit and lay that one over. And there you go. So there is another pocket. And then this pocket is this one's actually going to sit on top of that one. So there's going to be 2 different pockets here, 2 layers. So this is pocket number 3. Now it is cut at 5 3/4 by 8.5. And then you measure up 3 inches on this side and then cut that at an angle, just like it shows you in your PDF. Now we're going to score at, again, 1/2 inch. Oh, it's not wanting to lay up there straight. So 1/2 inch right there. Then we're going to score at 8. Then we're going to turn it to the flat side and score it at 1/2. So basically what we're doing is scoring at 1/2 inch on 3 sides and leaving the angled side as is. Now again, we're going to fold and burnish. Okay. And then, of course, we've got that little piece right there that we want to cut off. And I'm having some problems with my trimmer. I need to change the blade, so I'm going to trim these little pieces off. We're going to cut that little box out in the corner. Cut that little box out in the corner. And then we will run our score tape on here. There we go. And we'll pull this up just a little bit. Lay that over. Put that back down. Pull this up. This is just how I get my pockets ready for when I am ready for them. So see, this one is actually going to sit. Of course, we will cover this with pattern paper, or this top part anyway. And then we will sit that out, that pocket right on top of that one. You see that? Isn't that going to be cute? And then we'll cover this with pattern paper. So your pocket will actually, they'll sit across, let's say this is the bottom, they'll sit across like that with a pocket here and a pocket here. And then you'll have all of this up here. So that's going to be cool, isn't it? And then, of course, this one will sit right at the bottom. And like I said, we can do some different elements up here at the top. If we want to, we could scallop this or leave it as is or put a little band on it, different things like that. So this is your pockets and your page, and then your page insert. So go ahead and get 8 of your page pockets ready, and then maybe just 3 of your little flip pages ready. And then go ahead and cut your inserts, the 7x7 ones, cut those because you're going to want to put an insert in each page. And then you can go ahead and cut some pockets. I wouldn't cut more than 2 or 3 because, like I said, we're going to do some different elements on different pages. So some of the pages we're going to have a gatefold, some of them will have a side pocket. You know, we're just going to have some different things. So I wouldn't cut more than maybe 1 of each of these pockets, and then have those ready. And then tomorrow I will have some more PDFs. The reason I can't go too much more in today is because it has taken me most of the morning to do the PDFs for you guys for these pieces. And now I will be working on the PDFs for the other pockets, other inserts. We're going to do a little file folder insert. We're going to do a little booklet insert. I've just got lots and lots of ideas floating through my head, and I've been jotting them down on my little notebook over here so that I won't forget them. We're going to do, let's see, we're going to do a pull out with a notebook. We're going to do a file folder pocket, envelope pocket. So there's lots of different things that we're going to do on these. So mainly get your pages done, and then we will start working on all of this other tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and get my pages put together so that tomorrow we can start putting our inserts in, our pockets on, and all of that, and start bringing this album together. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this part. I hope it taught you a little bit of something, and if you can get that done, then we can get together tomorrow, and we can probably, in 2 more videos, we can probably finish this album up. I'm going to work out the measurements for the spine attachment tonight. I've got to do some measuring and work out that. So I'll work that out tonight and have that ready for you tomorrow as well. All right, we will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because in order to get our free files, we do ask that you please be subscribed to our channel. It takes us hours on end to do these PDFs for you. We don't mind doing them at all, but all we ask is that you're subscribed to our channel in order to get them. That just helps us out a little bit with YouTube. We get, every time you watch a complete video and watch maybe an ad or something that shows on there, we get just a few cents off of each one. So it just helps us to bring you more of these videos like this, and we really appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.